Hi, I'm Michael Newrock and welcome to Trend Profiteer. In this video series, I'm covering my best trading strategies. So far, we've covered power trends, power swings, and today we're going over profiteering. Tomorrow, we'll go over the light version of the system that you can download for free and use on your own account, and you'll get an offer to own your very own copy of the fully automated Trend Profiteer system. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, we're going to cover Bitcoin and Ethereum like we have in the last 2 days. But before I go over the last 2 years of results, let's just have a look at the top right-hand corner of the chart. This is where we have the overall trend system for the higher time frame display. Now, this is fully customizable. So I've got it on daily, weekly, and monthly. So within those time frames, we've got the trends and the swings. Okay, and at the very top, we've got the overall trend. You need 4 out of 6 to mean that it's going in one particular direction or another, either up or down. If it's a tie, if it is 3 and 3, in other words, this top overall direction arrow will be blue and be bidirectional. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Now, like the power trends and power swings video, we're starting from around the July 2020 time period. So you can see with your own eyes the success of the system and how or when it identifies tremendous trade opportunities. So to start off with, we had an overall, a power trend. You can't quite see that there. And the power swings, it's been squashed up because the price has gone up so much. But nevertheless, there was a pretty good gain on here if you got in at around 9,000 on Bitcoin and then sold on the counter signal of around 11,000. That's still a good gain. But moving on from that, we can see a power trend occurring here and then a power swing followed by another 2 power swings. Now, this took you from around the 11,000 mark, followed by a power swing at 13,500, and then again at around the 19,000 level. So what this means is you can get in on the original trend and then add to your positions with ongoing power swings. Now, that can continue. In this case, it went up to over 60,000, which was a huge move, and of course that provided amazing returns. Here to the downside, you've got again a power trend and then power swings. So even if this power trend was taken out, you still had power swings here to get in on the action before that collapse. Okay, so here we see another example of a power trend followed by a power swing to add to your position. To the downside here, we've got the power trend movement here. Here, we've got another example of a power trend followed by a power swing just before the crash. And then, as you can see, the accuracy is excellent. And whether it's a power trend or a power swing, you're going to get in on that trade if you have the system running. Now let's move over to Ethereum, which in some cases shows even better opportunities, and that's because in this case I've customized it to be a little bit more of a hair trigger on the power swings. Okay, the power trends are still as they are, but having said that, you can customize anything in this system, and there's quite a few settings, so it is fully customizable. I like to think of it as a trading solution that's built by traders for traders. So you can customize the settings on pretty much anything, including when the trade is live. So in this case, you can see a power trend following by numerous power swings. And the great thing is, the amazing thing is that now in version 3, all of these trades are managed totally independently of each other. And that's regardless of what time frame they were entered in on. So here we get another good example of a power trend followed by several power swings adding to your position, especially if you're in profit and you've got locked in profits. Why not add to your position? Because the end result is that you're going to make more money if the price continues in your intended direction. Now, having said that, you always need to lock in profits. And another great thing about Trend Profiteer is it does all of that for you. Here's another example, a power trend followed by power swings. Now, I can tell the difference because the power trends are the thicker arrow and the power swings are the thinner arrow. Once again here, power trend followed by a power swing. These ones didn't work out, but you can't win every single trade. As long as you're winning as many trades as you can, and on those winners, you're adding to your winning positions, that's when you're really getting into a different playing field as far as being a trader and the type of results that you can generate from being a successful trader. This is a nice one. Once again, power trend followed by power swings. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, by the end of it, you've got, in this case, 6 different trades, all being managed independently, all being managed on their own settings. Here to the downside, we've got a power trend followed again by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power swings. And then even further down, okay, the further away you get from a trend forming, being the power trend here, right at the inception of the trend, the more likely it is going to change. In other words, you've probably heard the expression, the trend is your friend. But the extension of that saying is the trend is your friend until the end, when it bends. Okay, so in this case, we resulted in a great result. You're getting continual winners here, and you're adding to your position as the price continues to move in your direction. Here, once again, we got a nice move to the upside. It wasn't as big as this one or that one or any of the ones that we've seen, many of the ones that we've seen before, but it was still a good trade, and you had locked in profits as you went. And coming up to the current date and time, we've had another power trend followed by power swings. So I'm sure you can see that there are tremendous trade opportunities to be had. They're occurring all the time. What you need is a smart, intelligent system that can help you identify these trade opportunities and for you to take action. So a system like Trend Profiteer will alert you. It can be on fully automated mode, which we call autonomous trading, or semi-automatic mode, where it will ask your permission to execute the trade. Now, once the trade is executed, then it's all managed completely automatically, and you can change settings throughout that trade depending on how the conditions are. So look forward to seeing you in the next video. Till then, good trading, live well, and I'll see you soon.